Ready to go!
Alrighty guys, hope you're doing well. It's Boxing Day here in Australia. My training has been a little all over the place since I got back from zloty, and when I say all over the place, it hasn't really been all over the place in the sense of I'm not doing it. I've definitely been training. I've done a lot of table time. I've done a lot of hand and wrist focus stuff. I haven't done a traditional Todd Hutchins side pressure training since, but I just felt like doing it today. My right arm right now feels pretty sore. Like I said, I've been working real hard. I've been able to induce a whole bunch of newcomer pains. I've been working a lot on cupping and pronation, added a few new vectors in that respect. But been copping a lot of grilling from a lot of people. I think honestly a lot of people aren't getting the full picture on what I was doing, so I wanted to kind of clear the air with what was going on with zloty and my confidence going into zloty, because a lot of people seem to think that I expected to win it. So I wanted to clear that. Guys, I didn't expect to win zloty. I thought it was a possibility that I would win zloty. I also said when you're looking in videos going into the lead up of zloty, I was definitely clear that I could also go 0-2, I could go mid pack, or I could potentially win it. It was exciting because my optimism came from the fact that I hadn't pulled a tournament since starting my coaching under Todd, and all of the strength that I'd gained, I was really just excited to see what that did. And my numbers were good enough, according to Todd, and having the confidence of people like John behind me as well, gave me plenty of confidence. So just wanted to clarify that, guys. I didn't expect to win it. I saw it as a possibility, and I'm never going to be someone who's going to back down on the possibility. I go into every comp with the attitude in my head of I'm going to perform at the best possible level that I can. And if my opponents are good enough to beat me, so be it. I'll always shake their hands and acknowledge that they were the better person on the day, stronger, all that sort of stuff. But they're going to have to beat the best version of me. So I always go in confident to every match that I'm going to perform at my personal best. And if that's good enough to get the job done, so be it. Anyway, been copping lots of heat. Seen lots of comments from people that, to be honest, have been a little annoying, a little getting me down, that sort of stuff, but not getting me down in a way that it's ever going to stop me. I love this journey so much. I am fully committed to becoming the best possible arm wrestler I can become, and the training is by no means stopping, and the ball will keep rolling in 2020, no doubt. And so on that note, I was really curious, back to the training today, I was really curious to see where my numbers are on some of the more traditional vectors that I was doing under Todd. And I wanted to see, even though I'm a little sore right now, I just wanted to see if I could, how my 1 rep maxes would be relative to what they were prior to zloty. See if they've gone up, if they've gone down, if they're sideways. I think a lot of it's going to have to do with energy. I don't have a huge amount of energy today, and I am sore from the training that I've done in the last few days, but we're going to give it a go anyway, and we're going to do a 1 rep max session for you right now. Alrighty guys, you can see the position that I've got set up. It's the most traditional of all the vectors that Todd gave me. It's the high attachment, it's the parallel table with the wrist wrench. Usual stuff for me. What have I got on there at the moment? Starting weight for me in this 1 rep max session, 21.25 kilos. So just going to warm the elbow up because it's fairly tender. So whilst I'm warming up, just thinking about some of the principles. The way I've trained this under Todd, and one of the reasons why I don't think I did well at zloty, was I haven't trained from a starting position. I've trained from a cupped position, which was implying that I'm in my power already, which is down here. So I'm going to keep training this way, but I'm going to add some more 1 rep maxes to my program that are starting position 1 rep maxes, and then I'm going to keep my finishing position 1 rep maxes going as well. So, example just to show you the difference: finishing 1 rep max, which is what I've been doing so far, which is what I've been doing under Todd, and then a starting position 1 rep max. And this was something that Krasimir Kostadinov, I had a good chat with him afterwards. So wrist fully straight, as though I'm in a arm wrestling position, and starting like that, making the initial position strong as well as your finishing position. Anyway, let's go up weight. All right, new weight, 34.65. Okay, I might start doing single reps from the next one. I might do 2 or 3 reps here. Elbow's starting to feel it, which is good. Okay, keep going up. All right, weight now. 44.25. Up again. All right, weight now. 54.2. All right, let's go up. All right, weight now. 61.75. All right, haven't had a break yet, just rolling from one to the other. Just FYI. Up we go. Alrighty, weight now. Oh, it's getting heavy. Alright, 73.2. Alright, didn't lift it, so I'll have a break. You can see the style that I'm trying to lift at the moment. It's different. Previously on this 1 rep max, I've been down here. My previous 1 rep max is only 68 kilos, so I don't know, I just throw on plates on today, see what happens. Doesn't really bother me, but I didn't reset the max force then, so I don't know how close I got to it. I will reset it for the next one, but I know 73.2 kilos picked it up. There's a lot of plates on there at the moment. A lot of plates, but anyway, I'll give myself a couple minutes, come back and try again. All right, I've dropped a bit of weight off because it was a big step up, so let's have a look at the weight now. $67.5. I'd like to be a touch heavier because I want it to be a 1 rep max. If I'm going to do it, I want it to be a new 1 rep max. So let me put some more weight back on. All right, let's test the weight again. $71.25. Yeah, got it off the ground. I did end up with a very, very, very deep ache. But it's funny, I could feel it wasn't there. Then I'm like, oh no, I could feel that it was so close. I could feel the stretch in the line being at just at that moment before. And whilst I'm here, I wanted to also address another thing that a lot of people say. A lot of people talk about the fact that I'm only lifting it off the ground versus all the way here. Okay, so a couple of reasons why you do that, guys. It's really not safe to at your genuine 1 rep max effort to continue. Okay, Devin Larratt does this, Todd Hutchins does this. Anyone who's working at an extreme 1 rep max in any given position is going to do it just like this. If you continue at that load, you're asking the angle of the cable relative to your muscles changes quite a bit, and at that load you're not ready to protect such movement. So just getting it off the ground is the objective of a 1 rep max session. We have rules to keep it all the same, and this is it. Anyway, so that was 71.3 kilos. That is a new 1 rep max for this vector, which is cool to know. And interestingly, I've done it with a different style. I've done it with a staying behind my hand style and just jamming with my shoulder. And I don't even know why I chose to do that. I just did today. Previous 1 rep maxes have been down there in the hook on that position. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, 71.3, done. Alright guys, that's the session done. I'm gonna keep it nice and short and sweet. It was really cool to get a new 1 rep max today. Like I said, I didn't know where it was gonna land. So to know that I'm still getting stronger is good. Some interesting evolutions to my training. As you guys know, I identified my hand and wrist to be the weak point in the chain for me at zloty, and I want to use Todd Hutchins' training methods to improve my hand and wrist, because one thing is for sure, I know that Todd Hutchins' training methods work, and how I define whether they work or not is, am I getting stronger? And it's undeniable that yes, I am getting stronger in the ways that Todd is training me. So I'm going to continue to do that. So normally I would do a 1 rep max session in the morning, and then in the afternoon I would just be doing volume. I'm going to do everything that Todd has me doing, except I'm going to tweak things so that my workout 2 for the day, my afternoon session for the day, will be a repeat of the 1 rep max session, but it will be for a hand-based vector. So this afternoon I will do another 1 rep max session based on my hand and wrist. And I'm going to basically double up on the amount of 1 rep maxes that I'm doing. I'm going to essentially repeat the entire program for my hand and wrist in the afternoon sessions. So morning sessions will be elbow driven, and evening sessions will be hand and wrist driven. And to kind of talk to you guys about how all of that feels, like I'll tell you right now, that session that I did just then, without a doubt, the fatigue in my body, where I feel at most, is in my elbow joint. So right down deep in the elbow joint, where when I do a hand and wrist session, 1 rep max there, I feel it at the wrist joint. So I think they're both incredibly valuable things for an arm wrestling journey. So I'm going to do both because, like I said, I really believe in the method that Todd has worked out over the years, and I'm going to continue with it because I trust in it. I just need to make my hand and wrist strong as well. Because, like I said, really happy. 71.3 kilos there today. That's a 3 kilo increase on that vector. So, anyway, see you guys.
Yes, that's a man!